I thought I was doing a good thing. It was 108 degrees out. A delivery driver was slumped on the sidewalk, soaked in sweat. So I did what any decent person would do. I set out a cooler with ice-cold water bottles and a sign, "Free water, stay safe out there." I didn't expect a thank you, but I definitely didn't expect a $650 fine from my HOA. Every summer, our Arizona suburb turns into a heat trap. Delivery drivers, landscapers, joggers, all pushing through 100+ degrees. So one day I left a cooler at the edge of my yard with free water. No branding, no signs, just kindness. And guess what? People loved it. Drivers started waving when they passed by. One Amazon guy even left a sticky note that said, "You're a lifesaver," literally. But not everyone was thrilled, especially not Deborah from the HOA board. A week later, I got a letter from the HOA. Subject: unauthorized structure on lawn. Fine: $650. I thought it was a mistake, so I called them up. They weren't budging. They said the cooler was a nuisance, violated community aesthetic standards, and counted as an unauthorized fixture. A fixture? It was a $10 Coleman cooler from Walmart. I explained it was temporary. I moved it in every night. But they didn't care. They said if I didn't pay, they'd escalate it to collections. That's when I realized this wasn't about a cooler. It was about control. I wasn't going to roll over. So I started digging. I read the HOA bylaws line by line, and I found something interesting in the fine print. Temporary structures intended for public safety or health may be permitted without prior approval. Boom, I screenshotted it, printed out state laws about heat advisories, even found a municipal ordinance requiring citizens to assist during declared heat emergencies. Guess what? That entire week had been under a Level 2 heat advisory. At the next HOA meeting I showed up, cooler picture in one hand, legal paperwork in the other. I wasn't angry. I was calm, but firm. I explained that denying water during a heat wave wasn't just cold-hearted, it could be legally negligent. The room got real quiet. Then I said, if this cooler was a nuisance, then compassion must be too. Someone in the back clapped, then another, even a board member nodded. And just like that, the fine was waived. I didn't stop there. I started a neighborhood initiative, Cooler Corners. Now, 6 homes in the neighborhood put out water every summer. Drivers know where to stop. People stay safe. And the HOA? They haven't said a word since. Sometimes the smallest acts of kindness spark the biggest changes. What would you have done in my place? Have you ever had an HOA overstep like this? Drop your stories in the comments. I read every single one. And hey, if you believe kindness shouldn't come with a price tag, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and stay tuned for more real stories of standing up and fighting back. See you in the next one.